Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Mohamed Salah! Goal! Botafogo! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Played into space out wide. Oh, that's neat. Looking to go deep. Terrific header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
That has been cut short. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Haaland. Barrios. Barrios goes on a charge down the left. And that's gone loose. And this is Son Heung-min. Eze. Xavi Simons. Now it's Rafael Leao. Now it's Simons. He's found a way through. Now it's Rafael Leao. Tries a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That's gone for a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. And he's lost his man here. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Mbappe is behind this one, and this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Mohamed Salah, big header, and he hits the net. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit...
Judge, surely! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
3-0, and things are starting to look... Oh, and the shot! He scores! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Oh, he's been caught, and the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Koundé. And here's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Mohamed Salah. That's a decent clearance. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Eze, and the counter is on. Always onto this. And he's heaved it away. Rudiger. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mohamed Salah. And he was quick to react. Sevilla are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Now it's Simons. Eze. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Tonali.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, played right into his path. He's got away. Mosquera defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now it's Simons. Tonali has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Son Heung-min. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Simons. Picked out brilliantly. Mbappe is onto it in a flash.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now. Botafogo have
And we hit half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing, but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And the second half gets underway. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Tonali, over to the left. Xavi Simons has it out wide and in space. Eze! No, that's just wide.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Surlot. And that has been clubbed away. And it's gone back to the keeper. Keeper's got good distance on that. Koundé. Tonali. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Looking for the run. That ball looks a good one. Mbappe finds himself offside. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Sevilla presented with a golden opportunity here. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois!
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Xavi Simons is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's going to go a long way. Knocks it into space. The ball goes in. Defending of the desperate variety.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Corner number 2 then.
El dorsal 22. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 27. El dorsal 42. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
No, he's managed to misplace that. And that has gone straight into touch. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Plays a sharp little ball here. He is through here. Sevilla perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Crossed into the box. Tries to pass it through. Koundé spots it and intercepts. No, again there's no way through. Rodrigo is onto it. Oh, he's been... Can he finish? Oh, he really got hold of that.
Botafogo certainly looked sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And he's been shifted off it. And claimed it back swiftly. Goes looking wide. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Adeyemi. Vardiol. No, that's been intercepted. And he's running. He's having a shot! He's scored! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
It's become a case of men against boys. Shot could be on. Can he finish? It's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Out for a throw. And it's Eze. Oh, good take in a good area. That's really well cleared. Oh, that's a key interception. Deftly away. Surlot shapes the shoot! Goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team,
there's the shot! Keeper always had the measure of that. Botafogo are looking to go forward now. This looks promising. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And he thumps it clear. Barrios. Rodrigo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tonali. Searching pass he's played there. Floated through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that interception was most necessary.
that was well played, well stopped.
Can he latch on to this? Now this could be a chance. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, Peter,
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. It's game on.
So that's got things underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I've always been a fan of this fella, Kyle Walker, who's amongst the most established fullbacks in the game, cited by so many top players as being a nightmare to face. It's very rare to see him beaten in a one-on-one situation. He just knows how to use his strength and pace to terrific effect.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Koundé can get it clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's hoisted clear. Always onto this. Crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. But that has not gone well. That's going to go a long way. Taken back almost at once. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now it's Haaland, played into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
Ajde bre Igiti, evo.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches.
Tries to pass it through, and he welcomes it in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way, and smartly reclaimed. Vardiol. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he's quick to get it clear again. Looking for the run.
Nicely worked.
Botafogo do have a chance to counter here. Mbappe. Mbappe! Goal! Botafogo!
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's found a way through.
Mosquera is there, and he can get that clear.
That's a cute ball. Takes a shot!
That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Tonali goes short. Mbappe! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's Tchouaméni. Now it's crossed into the middle.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And there's green grass ahead of him. It's Salah! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Haaland. Can he get it through? That's a corner kick. That has been knocked clear. Sevilla have the chance to go the other way. Adeyemi looking here to chip it through. Vardiol is there, and he can get that clear. Kyle Walker. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe, and he's onside. Botafogo have their second corner now. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Sevilla are looking to go forward now. And that's put paid to a promising move. He can get that clear. And it's Eze. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Rafael Leao. Oh, is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Eze.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Driving forward. Mbappe, good driving run. Oh, it's a great ball here. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. The less said about that pass, the better. Oh, that's well spotted. Chouameni. Tonali. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Tries a shot! No mistake! And the comeback is complete! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Sevilla take the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Good ball over the top. Courtois gets his hands on it, and the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Sevilla are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 20. Camisa 15.
That gets things going for the second half.
Para a entrada de camisa 7.
Looking to play him in.
Camisa 9.
Good ball, good take. He's got away. Now can he find a finish? Climbs up big. It's in. Again, we are level. What a contest.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves...
Oh, what has happened here? Cleared away. That'll be a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Tacho can get it clear. And that is out of play. Shoots!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Nicely weighted ball. Takes aim and crosses. And that should get the job done.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Forward track. He's one-on-one! Rafael Leao! It's in! And again they hit the front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Sevilla go into the lead. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's gone looking for safety. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Now it's Sorloth. Now there's a fine, and the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Camisa 11, camisa 8, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 4, camisa 14,
That has
camisa
earned a reprieve for the time being. Koundé tries to clear.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, well measured. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, that's fabulous. Now that is a hefty challenge.
Oh, great feat, that.
Ball's gone out of play. And that has been cleared. Cleared away. Tries from distance. It's their second corner of the game. Courtois claims comfortably.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking. Big chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, that could cost them.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Okafor. That's really well cleared. Done delicately. Oh, this is a... He's had a shot! He scores! What
Remarkable powers of recovery.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
This is quite a battle.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle.
Now it's... Oh, shooting chance!
Not the most accurate pass.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vardiol. Can he get on the end of this? Now then, the ball's come loose.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Look at the space here. Delivers with whip. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Chouameni. Nice looking ball.
That's beautifully weighted.
That's the keeper's ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Saliba with the clearance. Xavi Simons here.
90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Com o nosso fundo de reforma do estádio. Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 24.
So our quest to find the winner continues. Sevilla pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious?
Simons. Nunez.
Real chance! In for the pieces! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it!
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Sevilla get themselves into the lead. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Barella is there, and he can get that clear.
Great vision.
There's the shot! Really well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Botafogo are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
He can run onto that. Okafor. Alisson reads a sight.
That's it for the first period of extra time.
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Looking for options for movement. This looks promising. It's out of play for a goal kick. Well, that is one way to stop him. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's on it. Can he get away? Rudiger with the clearance. Now he's got space here. Played into space.
That's going in strongly.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And it's lofted through here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Can he finish? It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. Wasn't too far off either.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Rashford. Great ball, and he's in here. Big header! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! Oh, one moment you're in possession, then added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Sevilla illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing.